Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money. With your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 1059 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today we're going to talk about, I hope I pronounce it right, Hailuo, H-A-I-L-U-O, Hailuo. All right. It was made by Minimax, which is what I covered on episode 1058. This is 1059. And it is a fantastic image to video model, AI model. And you got to look at the show notes. I just came up with this. I had this picture that I made in Nano Banana, which I covered on episode 1056. And I put it in there and I put some text in that just said that, okay, the superhero's flying around the city, but then a flying Bengal tiger comes and chews his head off. And first try, perfect. And it cost 49 cents. Okay, so you got to check that out in the show notes. So anyway, we're going to be talking about that program today. And this whole series I've been doing on AI is something that'll really give you a great primer, pick out some of the best programs for you to use out of the hundreds and hundreds that are out there, with more coming every day. And I'll probably keep up with this series because I like you to know the capabilities of these programs and the ones that kind of work best. So starting with episode 1055, that was FAL.ai, FAL.ai is kind of like an index of hundreds and hundreds of AI models. They call them models, but they're just basically AI programs. So 1055, 1056 was Nano Banana. That's an image editor. 1057 was VO versus Kling. That was an image to video, another good one. And 1058 was Minimax. That's the text to speech. That was audio. And then Minimax invented Hailuo, which is what we're talking about today. And it is just fantastic on what it does. So make sure you look at the show notes to see that on the first try, that crazy video I made. All right, hope you didn't miss picking up a copy of my automation ebook at screwthecommute.com/automate free. Make sure you get version 3.0. That's the latest. And check out my mentor program at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com and my school at imtcva.org. Okay, so Hailuo, H-A-I-L-U-O. You can either go directly to it through, and you might see the word Minimax near it, or you can go to FAL.ai, F-A-L.ai, and explore and put it in the search box, and you'll come up with the latest version there. I think the latest version as of this recording today is 2.3. They're always improving these things and making different versions. And so sometimes it's hard to pick which is the latest and which is the best. There's a more expensive version or a cheaper version. 2.3, I believe, is the one I use for Hailuo on this particular thing. So this program will do very, very intricate things. It's high definition, gorgeous work. And not only can it take an image and make a complete video out of it based on your prompt, anything you can think up, you basically you give it the image that for instance, I uploaded my superhero image, the whole thing. And I said, make this guy fly around, but have a Bengal flying tiger. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't smoking anything, folks, when I just came up with this idea. Have a Bengal flying tiger thwart the superhero's efforts by biting his head off. And there it was. And it takes a few minutes to generate those compared to images, but I mean, I'm sitting here looking at this thing, I cannot believe what just happened in front of me for 49 cents and something that I could think up. So you could think up anything on earth. Now, the other things that it'll do is, for instance, if you upload your face or a face of a character you've created or whatever, you can tell it what emotion you want the face to have. Can it be disgusted? Can it be happy? Can it be sad? Can it be scared? So it'll make that emotion on the face of the character. And another thing you can do is change the style. Like you could say, I want I think it's called anime character or a cartoonish character, things like that. So just amazing. Now, these are short episodes, but when you go through FAL.ai, it's very easy to use these because FAL.ai has standardized how you do stuff. Okay, upload the image, type in the prompt, hit run. All right. Pretty much every one of them in there is similar to that, depending on what they do. So that's Hailuo, I think it's called. It's Hailuo, and it was created by Minimax, which is a really, really text-to-speech audio program I covered on episode 1058. Anytime you want to go to a back episode, you go to screwthecommute.com/ and then the episode number starting at 1055. I suggest you listen to all of them if you want a quick course on what AI can do for you, because you can use these things in content creation. You can use them in advertisements and Facebook stories and reels and all over the place. And it's just amazing because you don't have to have the skill of video creators. You don't have to have the skill of image editors. You don't have to know Photoshop. All those are the latest version of Photoshop has a bunch of AI put into it to make it easier if you happen to have the latest version of Photoshop. So just amazing what these things can do for you. So jump on the bandwagon and start learning a little bit about it. You don't have to be any kind of expert to get started, and it's dirt cheap or free. That's the beauty of it. You know, if I had this video made on the open market a couple years ago, thousands of dollars, thousands. I would have had to have animators, and I mean, I don't even know, because I would have never done it for thousands of bucks to make one little funny 5-second video. All right. But anyway, check it out. And also check out my school. It's the only licensed dedicated internet and digital marketing school in the country, probably the world. And if you have anyone in your life that's considering college or is in college and is disillusioned because they're not learning anything, they hear on the radio how the businesses aren't hiring them. The job market for college graduates, I just heard it on the radio yesterday, is less than 50% will get hired. And so do you really want to spend a couple $100,000, be out of the job market, which means you're going to lose another couple $100,000 and not get hired or compete for jobs at Starbucks? Well, my school gives you a highly in-demand skill that you can either learn to work for somebody else, you can consult, or you can have your own business, or all three. See? So check it out at imtcva.org. It's certified to operate by SCHEV, the State Council on Higher Education in Virginia, but you don't have to be in Virginia because it's quality distance learning. So get in touch with me if you want to discuss it. There's no machine gun, high-pressure nests over here. I just tell you about the future for you or your loved one, what it could be in as little as 6 months. All right, so check it out, imtcva.org, and I will catch you on the next episode. See you later.